Hey, what's up, guys? Max here. So we got another war. Now, I still owe you the last war, and I'm leaving it off because I want to show you something at the end of the season, or possibly before the end of the season. I'm not sure how I want to do this, but I am collecting a couple of clips from some wars to just share with you guys. But here's the first fight. As you can tell, we have the team Hulk, White Mags, and Nick Fury. We only have Nick Fury for one fight, which is this spot fight here. White Mags is for the pre-fights, and Hulk is going to be basically taking majority of these fights because he does benefit from for this war season. So let's take a look at the first fight. As you can tell, I'm pretty boosted, heavily boosted. No skill boost, power backs, and anything like this, just because it's just one fight, and he should go down fairly easy when it comes to the fight. Now, I do start with a power 1 boost because I do kind of want to get that special 2 on both champions. Nick Fury champion, I want to get that special 2, and then Hulk, I want to get that special 2, which does a lot of damage. Now, going into the fight, fairly simple fight. It's nothing too crazy and complicated. It does throw heavy right out the gate, man. Those are definitely annoying because it doesn't, obviously, you don't expect that. AI doesn't happen to do that quite a lot, but I get punched in the face with a freaking 6-hit combo. But it's all good. Like, we have a second life with Nick, so if in case we make too many mistakes, which I was hoping it wouldn't happen, we still have that second life. But look at the amount of damage we took. We're healing just back a lot, and we still take another 5-hit combo. Right there, I don't know what happened. It looks like I just completely missed a hit. Let's actually rewind a little bit, not too much. Let me see the second hit combo that I took. I think it was right here. No, this is too much. So I took right there. Oh, the special. I completely ignored the special. That's what it was. I think it was going to be a 5-hit combo, and I dashed back, but I didn't dash back enough because I was not expecting a freaking special attack. That's what it was. I remember. I was just trying to remember this fight. Since this is like now officially a whole nother day has gone by since this fight went out. So as you can see, we take him down, and we're gonna move on to the second fight. Now, the second fight here, let's fast forward here. It's gonna be a little Terry. Now this one, I wasn't expecting nothing crazy when it comes to this fight. Should be easy. Just kind of wait it out. It's a little bit of annoying, especially if it's a higher rank, like 7-star rank 2. You just gotta wait it out, which just makes the fight a little bit longer, and you're gonna take some damage. But here we are. We're stacking up our Furies, which is really nice. We're at 11. So here, let me see. We gotta go and wait it out again. So we just dash back, until then we're just 2 Furies away from just going smash to this guy. There we are, and now we can launch it. He's at 60%. Do get the plus 20 damage on there, and it drops him immediately down to 37% health. And then with the relic, I thought I was gonna launch the relic. Didn't even care to launch the relic. So those are 2 fights in when it comes to this war, and now we're going to go into the second portion of it. Now, I separated the recordings, so let's bring that up right now. All right, so here's the next fight, which is Sorcerer Supreme. I took a minute in between the fights. I was going to lose my power start boost, which is fine. I still had a couple of seconds. I could have just jumped in there. But these 2 fights coming up are the ones that I was a little bit more hesitant on. I see my booster ready to go. I do throw in another power start boost right here, advanced power boost, to get it going. But like I said, this fight was the one that I was a little bit concerned on, just because it can kind of go really bad really quickly if she decides to launch a special ones consistently. So I went for the heavy just to go ham, and I'm going to launch a special 2. We got almost a bar and a half back because of the amount of damage. Completely missed a parry there. Another special 2, and it's a KO, man. As soon as I saw the amount of damage I did on the special 2, I was like, I just got to go for another one. before it actually runs out. So here again, another here's one thing I noticed, by the way. I don't know if you noticed my units here, by the way. I didn't realize I had no units to boost to health for my health pots. I had to go get some units in between the fights. That's one of the reasons too. I had to like take a moment and pause in between. Okay, so this fight I was super scared of because I know the debuffs that he can apply. And the first thing I thought to myself is don't parry. But after doing a couple of duels and noticing how much damage I was doing, this is a 7-star rank 2. I was like, you know what? We're going to go for the parry and we're just going to go smash on this guy. Obviously, having that parry applies that neutralize, but got to be super careful. And I don't want to push him to special 2. So I was like, all right, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to dash. And he freaking parries me. The amount of distance between that, very quickly, the amount of distance between that and just the parry, it's so freaking annoying. Like, watch, he launches a special 1 here. I did this fight a couple of times, and it was the same thing, but the timing, it's so crazy. That I got parried there, and I was a little scared because ideally I don't want to get hit at all. So here we're getting really close. We get to 11 Furies. We launch it. He's at 47. As soon as I see that health, I become really confident. He's unblockable now because I got 3 debuffs on me. And let's take a look at his special 1. Now I'm a little scared. See, there was a little bit of a delay. Now that one I was delayed because I was actually scared, but we finish him off with a combo into the relic. Overall, pretty good fight. Now, I did a mistake here. You're gonna notice, like, you're gonna take a look. I'm supposed to take this other path. I have 0 energy, and there's two items you can buy. A small one and a big one. Guess what I get? I was racing on the time. I didn't even care because I have that boost. I go for the big one. Oh man, I just needed the small one because my path was already played out with energy. So here we do apply the pre-fight. This one is a long fight. This is not the one that I was expecting to be the one that was problematic, I guess you can say. Even though I took a hit on the Nick Fury fight and I got parried on the other just previous fight, this one was the one that I was like, oh, he's gonna go very easy. Like power star boost, perfect, special 3. Just we're gonna keep him at special 1s. I don't want to get drained on my power, but because he's got that protection, you have to drop him. So ideally, you got to do a heavy. So right here we can't hit him. That window. So we're gonna parry. And now we're going to go ham. And the protection, playing around the protection and just kind of ramping Hulk up is what made, I think, this fight a little bit longer. What I probably should have done is from the beginning is just gone with the heavy, remove the protection, and just do as much damage as I ramp him up there during that fight. And just probably push to special 2. And then just keep doing that, like parry heavy, remove protection, and then push him to special 2. Here we go for it. We got 8 Furies in. We heavy, remove the protection, smash him with the special 3. Try to get as much damage as possible. 72%, which is pretty good. We do smash him, push him past SP2. So now he's within window to launch it. He does launch it. He doesn't hold on to it, which he could do. Very annoying. And then we're gonna go for another parry heavy. Yeah, same thing. This is where I was like, okay, I should just kind of like do some damage, just because I'm not doing any damage. And his heavy, look at those heavies, man. Those are pretty annoying. Now that actually hurt a lot because he had a lot of prowess. So I can't hit him right now. You got to be careful not to get cornered with him because when he corners you, oh, dude, it's downhill. Usually, unless you're pretty good at evading his heavies. Specials and just everything in general. But here's at 16%. He doesn't have protection on. Oh, he got it back up. Now look at that. This is where you just don't want to be. You don't want to be in his section. Now here we go. Super sketch right here. We go for the special 2 into him, even though he had protection, because I was noticing the AI was changing. It was kind of starting to do this heavy, and now is going to get up against the wall. If I ended up against the wall, like I said, it sometimes doesn't become a good time. I believe this guy, I don't know if he was a rank 1. Let's take a look. I think he was a rank 1, but the protection is what caused the fight to really last a long time. But let's jump on to the last fight, which is the hardest fight for me. Okay, so this fight, there's been a few more minutes in between the fights, so much that I lost one of the boosts, the health boost. We're just going to activate it here, especially the ones we have a lot of. I was doing a lot of duels. This fight, for me, is probably the most complicated fight just overall, because you got to pay attention to what your combo is. You got to go with either medium lights, parry heavy, medium lights, parry heavy, lights, medium, light, mediums, parry heavy. Just the rotation of your combo you have to pay attention to. And for the most part, I'm not the type of guy, the way I play, that I pay so much attention to the combos. So just making sure pre-fight's on there, which I did apply earlier. But one thing I got really confident when it comes to this fight is that I was pretty much smacking down. Hulk is rank 2. This is a Spider-Man Supreme, which is rank 4, not a rank 5. There's no rank 2s here. If it was a rank 2 and having to deal with Deja Vu and me not being extremely confident with Deja Vu, this is what I realized. I probably would have said, hey, I don't know, man. I don't know about this fight. But noticing that because there was 2 people that can take this fight, and I saw the other person's option, and he could have done it, but I had the strongest advantage with a rank 2 7-star, and again, he was a rank 4. And I do want to get better at this fight. I practiced this fight a ton. I did a bunch of duels between what you're watching here and me doing it, just because I wanted to make sure I got this fight down. But let's take a look. It still annoyed me that I did a mistake. You'll see it, and I'll point it out here in a second. But here we go with the parry, and we do the medium, obviously to block his phase mechanic. Go with the light mediums. He launches his special one. We're just gonna block it. Anything that I'm just hesitant about it. So light mediums there again. He's dropping down again, and that's because I'm punching down. He's only a rank 4. Here we go with another medium. All we got to do is make sure we evade the special 2. By the way, I put on an invulnerability boost, so I'm not afraid to push him to like special 3. Actually, that's what I was planning to if he didn't launch that special 2, which is fine. He does launch it, so we're going to go for another parry. Medium, make sure that we have that ability removed from Spidey. Light mediums after that, because I don't want to basically go with another medium. And so we go light mediums. Here we go. We have 12 Furies. I cash in on those 12 Furies. Don't even care for it. I just want to do some raw damage. Boom. He's at 5%. There we go with the medium. Now he's at 6%. And here, I think this is where I think I made the mistake earlier somewhere in the fight. Okay, I completely missed it, but I think I made it where he got some prowess. Basically, I ended up going with 2 mediums back to back. Here we are. This is where we do it. So we go with the medium again. So see these, basically that's what I was referring to. And those, if you do too many of those and he gets them, oh man, dude, even a block hit can really set you back by a lot of damage. Like I said, really confident because I was punching down, but if it was like even Steven when it comes to like rank 2 versus rank 2, I don't know, man. I don't know. I still need more practice with Deja Vu. There is a couple of paths, actually, if anybody's doing 7 for 7, there's a Deja Vu path that I think I'm going to retake just to do some more practice that I saw. I just need to get better at that play style. Wouldn't be surprised if Battlegrounds comes out with some like Deja Vu. I think we had a season where we did have that, and it was pretty annoying. And I basically didn't care about it. I just played around it. So I just played like if it didn't exist. And that's probably I need to improve one of those. That's one of those skills that I need to improve in my tool belt. But guys, I know this is a long war because there's quite a few fights and quite a lot of talking. Let me know what you think. Again, performance-wise, what you saw, areas of improvement. Like I said, I'm still starting with AW, so definitely feeling like I'm getting better just in general gaming wise. But there's a lot of room for improvement for sure. Take care, guys. Drop a like if you made it this far, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.